Hello, my name is Sid Sturgill Renfro. I'm coming to you from Northern Virginia, where we are planning a gathering. And I think actually we're going to call it Encountering God in 2020. My pastor, Robert Fultz, has been speaking the past 2 Sundays on Encountering God. And I think that's just what we're going to do. This is an impromptu gathering. I don't have any flyers because I always have a meeting in March. I've had it for, I think, since 2011 here in my home, just called a ladies' night at the manor. But this year we've had some extenuating circumstances. I have an illness in my family, and I just didn't want to take on anything like that. I didn't think I had the time to commit to it. But last week, some of the women from Empowering Women called and they said, we are coming in to pray next Tuesday. My sister-in-law Tammy has been very ill, been fighting cancer since early 2018. And they said, she's one of us, you're one of us, we're coming into town. Well, I was so excited. I was like, that is so wonderful. We need that. But then I thought, but let's gather some people together. Let's give a few days to get word out that we are coming. And word just exploded without any advertising. I have women just heard it just morphed. And they're actually coming from 7, maybe even up to 9 states to be with us. And I want to invite you. We are going to be meeting. This is hosted by Empowering Women, which is a ladies ministry out of Pastor Tommy Bates Church. He is our covering, headed up by Vonda Bishop. Ms. Vonda is the one who contacted me. She said, I have talked to some of the women and they feel like we should come, and we're coming. And I'm like, I want you to come, but let's take a few days and gather some of our friends in to meet with us. So they are coming March 12th, 13th. We will be gathering at the hotel in Norton. It's called Heritage. Now this is, it was the Holiday Inn up until I think right at the last of 2019, and now it's called the Heritage. And we have the ballroom on the top floor, 5th floor, and we will be gathering there Thursday night at 7. We will be gathering there 10:30 on Friday morning, and then Friday night we're going to the home church founded by my grandfather up on the mountain, and we're calling this night Miracle on the Mountain night. So Vonda called me and she said, on Monday, do a Monday Miracle on the Mountain promotional. So that's what I'm doing tonight, just following directions of our leader, our director, Reverend, she's not a pastor, Reverend Vonda Bishop. And we're just gathering some people to come and be with us. And a lot of my friends had been contacting me saying, Sid, when we can come in and do something for you, we want to. And so I kind of got the word out to them that girls, some are coming. If you want to come, they were like, we want to come. We've been waiting on the call saying you need us. So we're gathering March 12th at the Heritage Hotel, March 13th at 10:30 in the morning at the Heritage, and then that night we will be on the mountain at my home church. And I'm telling you, I don't want you to miss this. It's going to be good. We have ministers coming in from so many different places. You're going to be hearing from so many different people who just volunteered. They heard about it. We're coming. We're coming to hold your arms up, Sid. And I love all of them, and I'm very appreciative, and I want to invite you. It's open. A women's group is hosting it, but it's for everyone. We're going to be praying for families. If you have a child who's a drug addict, we're going to say that on Miracle Mountain. And this is a miracle mountain because my father was miraculously healed there. See, our family, we were atheists. We'd never been to church, never heard a gospel song, never heard a prayer. And my father was dying of rheumatic fever, and he was miraculously healed when he had been turned in a sheet for 2 weeks. He'd been in bed fast for 42 days, hadn't eaten, he was dying. And God miraculously healed him. And when Dr. Renfro got sick, we put a mobile home back up on that very site where my father was healed, and he was healed. And I'm not saying it's a place, but God, the Bible does say God remembers a place. And so we're going back to the mountain to pray and have a gathering, but we will be meeting at the hotel the other 2 times, because Sister Trent, who's 95, is driving in a 3-hour drive to be here. We just didn't want everybody on the highway so much going on the mountain. So we will be meeting there in the hotel. You can contact me. You can contact, all my family. We're all on here, the church, all the church people. But we want you to come. I just don't even know how many you're going to hear from and what all is going to happen. I know I'm going to ask Pastor Robbie and my husband Doc to open up talking about the encounter. Then I expect that encounter. Come join us March 12th. See, Friday 13th is a superstitious day. What better day for us to go? The Bible says the things that were meant for evil and for harm for us, God turns them for our good. So on the most superstitious day of the year, Friday the 13th, let's gather on the Miracle Mountain and have a move of God.